Bull crap. Sorry, fellas. Can't have that. All right, I'm back. Can y'all hear me just fine? Sorry, fellas. Can't have that. OBS has been a total pain in the rear lately, so. Now this right here is a good cultivator. I like this one. This is pretty solid. It came with the Plains and Prairies DLC. It is nice. It is really, really nice. Hate to cut y'all off during a live stream. I hate that. Is so annoying. This is a good, yeah, like I said, this is a good cultivator here. Plains and Prairies DLC. Cost me a few bucks, but oh well. Can't take it with you when you're gone. Might as well spend it. This is a good, yeah, like I said, this is a good cultivator here. Plains and Prairies DLC. Hope everybody made it back to the live stream, because I totally jacked that up. OBS quit on me. I had to go back to Streamlabs, and that's normally the opposite on that. Usually Streamlabs is not my strong point. OBS is normally strong, but I changed some settings the other day on OBS, and it hadn't been right since. He's already sprayed this. I'm gonna send him home. Go home. I didn't check how many crops I had. I still got crops. I still got crops. All right, thanks for coming back, Cody. Man, I'm sorry I cut y'all off. I had to go. I had to get off of OBS. Normally OBS is a good streaming service. I don't normally use Streamlabs, but I had to go to Streamlabs, so whatever. This looks a lot smoother. I'm watching on my tablet now. It looks a lot smoother, so I appreciate you coming back. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I really can drive. I just couldn't see. That's how I used to drive right there. He was supposed to speed the corn dryer up a little bit too. I haven't checked it out to see if it was going any faster, but I'm gonna haul a little corn myself, and we're not gonna do this long. I don't like making circles that much. It's pretty easy to haul in this game, though. I like these double hoppers. I don't like those tandems where you hook two together. This is all backwards compared to what I'm supposed to be doing, so. Like I skipped this map for a couple of months because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't want to get my heart broken. I had to start another game. And no, I don't have a steering wheel. I'm doing this. I'm doing this with a keyboard. All right, let me get corn out. That's it. So let's just get corn out. I can always get out and see if he sped the corn dryer up. I think I cut it off. He didn't speed it up much if he sped it up at all. Oh well. I don't really need the money. But. No necesito dinero. I got auto drive course set up, but I don't know. I tried it one day and it did not work good around this town area. This daggum truck is so loud. Nowhere close. Ain't gonna take long if I can keep up going this rate. I'm way quicker than auto drive is. It's not saying much. They do a lot of stopping and way too early and stuff. But I had gone to the Arkansas 4X map for a little bit, and starting over on all those auto drive courses and course play courses, it just, if you're gonna be on a map for a while, that's okay. But I did a lot of map jumping there for a little bit because they're releasing maps that I love. I've got the test version of Iowa Plains still sitting here, but it was going to be another one of those. After the update, you may need a save game, so I'm holding it out on that too. So hopefully, I don't need that. Eating my Uncrustable, sorry. Supper of Champions. I think I can make 3 or 4 more loads and have it. Might as well. And I can go ahead and call a train and get him out of here. We got to buy all new combines since I'm upgrading combines now. I ran those daggum AF11s in Missouri River Bottoms and the Lexians with 50-foot headers. I was pretty impressed. But I don't want to run that big stuff on this regular map. This has normal size fields, so. I used to drive old truck that sounded like this old International Eagle, 87 model. Thing was a beast. Had a big cat engine in it. Way too fast. Almost done. I'll go back to plowing as soon as I get done with this. It'll be time to plant shortly after that. Oh shit. I made it. Can't believe I made it, but I made it. And I hit the wrong button. Fingers got crossed up over on the keyboard. I'm going to leave the rest of the corn in there. Leave the rest of the corn in there. Let some of it dry. I said, we don't need the money. She is topped out right now too. Where are the soybeans at? They don't top out to June, so we'll hang on to soybeans. Soybeans pay really good on this map. I'm going to leave the rest of the corn. Why not? You've been going there. Get out of the way. Don't give me no runaround. That damn old truck will fly. Let's see here. I want a new spreader, I think. The 40-45. Yeah, these are both nice, so. Look at that. Those all duals look really good on this thing. Nah. Fine shit. That looks pretty good right there. We're gonna enjoy that. And that's seabed. And now he can do some seabed too. He can go over here and do seabed. Man, that truck got there quick, didn't he? Something is missing away from my shop there, but okay. I like this cultivator though. This thing works really good. It's smooth. Y'all like my windmill. I had that put in it. Looks pretty good. Let's look at what I got. A new spreader. A solid spreader. What I'm talking about. No comment. I mean, I literally just said a solid spreader, and that sun gun just tipped it over. Wow. That's solid right there. That's a good spreader. I like it. Will do, Cody. I really appreciate that. Never know when I need somebody for sure. I tried to put the cloud bot on there too, but I'm not 100% understanding how that thing works. So definitely might need some help. Let's go back over and finish this. Oh, it don't work. It don't work. Doesn't work on gravel for sure, does it? All right, cool. I'll let you know because I got to get in there and actually see how that works. I saw where to go make the moderators at, so. I got to pour a load of gravel in here. I don't normally have a lot of traffic on my channel, but you know, sometimes I might have to. So as the audience grows, or may grow, I don't know. Yeah, that's a really good plow right there. He's doing it to it. So. We're going to go, I'm gonna have to go, we hit all this stuff again with lime. Get the limeritas out. Like I didn't do enough liming anyway. Crap. That's not too bad. I'll do it. We'll be okay. He'll be out of the way in 36 minutes, so I can go over. I can lime the stuff I've already had to buy again. No big deal. I won't fuss. We'll go across the road and start doing that first. Well, that son gun loaded, ain't he? That's all that 40-45 wants to handle. It took some nuts right there, didn't it? All right, let's see how this does. That's a little bit stronger mod than that other one was, so he's putting out too much still. It's gonna be lime though, for sure. We'll just fill it all in. Ain't got no nitrogen either. We may put nitrogen out when we plant. How about that? Yeah, it says I'm on year 2, so it kept all my time. Got rid of a few fields for me, but it kept my time, so whatever. I'm okay. I'm not griping. He slicked a couple of these fields up too, so. "34 minutes for lime, so he'll be done here, and the other two will be done. I can put. I'm thinking. Sorry. I got to do something with that. I spawned those objects in the middle of nowhere. I bought some beets, I think. I don't even like beets. I'm not picking them up. That looks better than it did last time. Okay. Lime was a real big problem when it first came out on precision farming. So look at that lime there compared to the new lime that's coming out now. Looks a little better. So far. This is another mod to it. Maybe more solid than the one I had too. This one's from a custom modding the 40-45 spreader. But we'll just till all this in when we. I don't normally like to plant that in. I can just, he'll be done. I can put him over there. I'm gonna put him in the bigger field. Let that smaller cultivator have the field that we're putting lime in right now. Nine R640. It pulls good. Sounds good. I wish I could delete all these tractors. Put some pipes on them. And we'll swap places. I put the lime machine in this field. Actually, I got another limer. Where's it at? There it is. I got another one sitting here. I can run two. Get caught back up. All right, let's get this crap. I'm backwards. Where's my spinner at? Okay, it's on the back. Okay, cool. I'm looking at this whole thing backwards. Sorry, I ran over my own building. So. It's got lime already, so let's go do it. I guarantee I'll have to lime this field again. And on the outer edge of I had to buy these wheat fields again. I might as well just take this whole, well, I can always go back and do that before I harvest wheat. That's a little bit of a, it's not a whole new game, say, but I had to come back and patch up some stuff. Patching. Had to go patching for a minute. Patching we will go. Sounded English, somewhat English. No affiliation. Some of this is okay here, but some of it's not. So I combine these fields on my old save game. And that's where I see it needs this lime at, so. And it's not doing right. It's trying to. There it is. Okay, let it ride. I'll have two fields ready for the cultivators to come over in, and I can just take these old lime rigs over to the other side and do the wheat fields. Did that sound crack-headed or fast? I think it did. No affiliation, sorry. He's done a really good job over here. It looks real nice and smooth. Ready for planting. This was corn last year, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember right. Absolutely, that was corn. So this year will be soybeans. This was corn. Ooh, I don't remember what none of this shit was. That was corn, that was corn. Soybean, soybean. So we're gonna rotate. We're gonna have all this put back. No big deal, we got this. I know I had two of those big ass planters. And I sold my drill too. So y'all remind me, well, y'all won't be here. I gotta buy a drill. A big drill. This thing toast. See how fast he's going? He's rolling. It's not as wide as the other cultivator, but it's wide. All I did was mulch this and run this over it. It's ready to roll. Where do we take cotton on this map? Over here where the animals are. Yep. That's pretty fruitful too. Pretty fruitful. I should have done the on the map challenge with the old boy. These regular maps are not hard to own and work all of them because I'm used to working a 4X, which is 4 times this. So I could have swore I had another planter. My drill probably that I sold. Now we're putting too much out, for sure, but we should be even. Might do it again for a while. That's a surge here right there. I could have took that row of trees out and just made a mecca. It's alright, this looks nice. We'll do this. Alright, how's my wheat looking over here? Plenty of fertilizer, plenty of lime, we're good. Showing a good percentage. Yeah, that was all corn. These are some decent fields over here. We got to come back with some nitrogen. Let's see here. Let's go buy this masterpiece. They put my skinnies on, but ugh, expensive. Pain in the ass. We gotta get the fertilizer rolling. So. I'm gonna make a difference here. When do we stop doing this? Uh-huh. We gotta get this wheat fertilized if we're gonna make a crop. All right, new business. I got enough fertilizer coming out of that rig. All right, man, that's awesome. This rogator is a beast. A really good job. It's got the PCM on it. PMC. Needless to say, it's putting out plenty of fertilizer. So, nice coverage. And I like that. Yep, beautiful. That's the only thing I'm griping about right now is I had to buy these fields back. And I got to fertilize and lime. But they did keep my crops in there. I've had to come back and lime these fields. I had to fertilize them again. No big deal. So, Alma save game was not necessary. Slight update. Slight heart attack. No big deal. I hadn't played Alma in a minute for that simple reason. I'm back. As soon as we were told we were going to need a new save game, I stopped playing. I did. I really did. So. Jabolki, the guy that made this map, is awesome. I'm on his Patreon. I do some testing for him. Super duper guy. Great maps. One of my top 5 sitting here in front of me. Alma, Missouri River Bottoms, Iowa Plains View, Della Plain, and the Arkansas 4X map. I'm not mad at it. I just could not get into it because I was waiting on this one. So we're back. Hello. Go check on some limeritas over here. God, he's putting that shit out like snow. Start wiping. He's almost done. Left a lot of ground over here. Stand on it, son. Start to combine these two fields. It might take a little fun out of it though. He did rearrange this a little bit. It does make a little bit more of a curve here than it did. It's cool. He edited some of the fields here back like they were on FS22. All right, this looks pretty good. It'll be done up in this hole right here, so we will actually be able to bring. Shit, he made run that quick field quick. That field ain't as big as it looks. I always thought it was a big field. It's not. I guess it was big when I played console. I don't know. That's not a big field. After playing 4X map, it wasn't. That thing ain't that big. He remade that ditch too a little bit bigger, so you couldn't. You had to do a little bit of work on that. So. definitely got the whole thing, didn't he? But missed that little spot there. Hmm. I don't need about half these damn tractors right now. He nailed it. Well, how you doing? That made no sense right there. Shall I do it myself? Why would you? What on earth made you go through the trees? That's not how this works at all. I mean, he got it. He's gonna hit that sign, and if I had the traffic on at all, he'd be in the road. Don't you tell me you blocked by something. Don't you do it. Yep. I'll do it. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna get a bill from the state of Missouri for all these signs. Poop. Boop. Boop. This field doesn't take long at all with this kind of machinery. Yeah, this was already limed, so it's not gonna put much lime out here. But when it gets here, it'll put the lime out. There we go. This will be corn. We're gonna put corn in here. This will be soybeans. Fun times. It'll be done any minute now. he's going to the wheat side. Anyway. He's going to the wheat field. All right. Round in the last corner up here. It's almost time to cut this joker off. Make that damn corner. Don't stop and back up. Oh no. We'll let something get done. We're gonna get done with all this shit. We're gonna stop liming. And he's got 9. We're gonna go ahead and let him finish. He's got 14. We can finish all this stuff before we get off here. He's got to be flying to get done with it in 14 minutes. He's got 6. He's almost done. He's got that one last little. Cool. We got a lot accomplished this live stream. Got quite a bit done. I'm gonna go back and customize my farm a little bit. My headquarters need a little work, so. He's gonna wipe that out pretty quick. No, this is. I forgot he was way over here. I thought this was my home, but it's not. That's that spot I bought. For some unknown reason. I think I bought it to take the fences out of it. I did. That looks pretty good. The other one should be almost done too. He's down here in this hole. I'll take all that out because they can't handle that mess right there. I can finish that myself. Can't be looking ugly from the road, right? If you're gonna do something ugly, do it way back in that back corner over there so people riding by can't see it. I got it. All right. What you be looking like? You still folding? Oh my gosh. He got done. Yeah, it'll be done by the time that joke gets over here. We'll just call it quits for the night. All right. Outstanding. I can mow. See? What a mess. I'm talking about a mess. You see that mess? God. That pile of grass up. Holy. Cut that damn thing off. All right. This will be soybeans and then wheat. It's almost done. It didn't take long at all to wipe across this one. Now we got our fertilizer. Oh shit. You just get off right here. Got a couple of round corners. Maybe he'll find them. We're good to go now. Nitrogen's intact. There's gonna be some good wheat. I was able to update mine. I went through the mod hub and picked up the update. Now, on my last game save, I had planted field 19, 18, and 14 all in wheat. I had to go back and buy those fields, okay? And I've had to come back and lime them and fertilize them. They were still planted in wheat. It gave me field 17, had to go back and buy 4 again. He gave me these fields on the road. I sold them back out. I had to come back and buy these fields here. So everything I had planted was still intact. I had to come back and buy the fields again and lime and fertilizer. Other than that, I'm not missing anything. Everything is still, all my crops I had planted on my last game save were still in there. My auto drive courses, every placeable I had put down was still good. So I didn't lose my save. No. I did not lose my save game. Hope you heard me because I saw you late, J-Mid. I literally had to go back and just buy some fields and redo the lime and the fertilizer. That is it. Super stoked about it, really. So So literally all I'm having to do is I had to go back and buy some fields, and I had to come back and put some lime out and some fertilizer. So super duper relieved. Um, that's a small, very small task to handle. But I didn't lose my hours on here. I was just like you, J Mid. I was scared to death. Nothing worse, nothing like throwing 50 hours away for sure.